Hi guys, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I thought I'd take us outside since it's summer here in the Pacific Northwest, and this is the time of year that we love to get outside. After going through 8 months of rain and gloom, it's the perfect time to spend outside. So what I thought I'd do is walk you around the neighborhood, let you see a little bit of what inspires me, and then I'll film the July flip. I hope you enjoyed that little trip around the neighborhood. You can see that the colors in the flowers and the trees are all extremely inspiring. It's just a gorgeous time of year here. So on my last video, I was just finishing up the month of June, and that was the last that I was going to be in this journal. You remember this is the 6/6, so 6 months of regular journaling and 6 months of art journaling. So we finished up here. And then I was moving into a new journal, which is this one. Now, I haven't done a cover for this yet. I haven't really figured out what it is I want to do. And that's fine. I'll just wait until something inspires me. On the inside, I'm still leaving this open. I'm probably going to do a month at a glance like I did in my last journal. That worked out well. So we kick off right here. Now, you might note that this starts on July 8th. And the reason for that is I got behind in creating zines and so many other things. The first week of July just flipped by, and instead of just trying to catch up and get stressed about it, I decided that I'm just not going to do it. And that's okay. I think it's just fine if you miss a week. So it starts in July 8th, and I moved forward. So this week, Mozzie was groomed, and he always looks so beautiful when he comes back. So I actually happened to catch a really good picture of him, of his profile. So I printed it out on my printer, and then I just used decorative scissors to kind of give it a ragged edge to kind of simulate his fur. And then I documented about that. Just some paper pieces that I tore here. And then in the last video I did the packing tape transfer, and I had 2 stamps that were a result of that. And I decided to just drop them here on my page because I thought they looked good. This is signifying a bad hair day, which I had. And so I found this image and I just loved it. So I put that in there to document it. More guitar practice, and then this is a piece of collage that I did, and it was too small to put in the 6/6 part, and if I was going to put it in my traveler's notebook, I was going to have to turn my traveler's notebook the other way, which would have been fine, but I thought I'm just going to drop this image in here because I like it. And I've been doing a lot of collage, so it's a perfect way to document that. So moving on to the next week, Jesse went to the audiologist, and he's going to have hearing aids, and it's nothing secret. He doesn't feel bad about it, so I don't feel bad telling you guys. But I loved these images, and so it was from this to that. So I documented it that way. And then I had a zine that I got from Anita, and I really liked the way it looked. And so I made a copy of it because I didn't want to cut up the original, and just put that in here because I needed a little something to put in that space. It was National Ice Cream Day. Oh my gosh, I love ice cream so much. So I actually extended it for the whole week. And so I documented that in here. And it so happens that we were having a heat wave, which for Oregon, for Portland, 97 degrees is very hot. And it's actually gotten hotter since that time. But anyway, it was a good way to indulge in ice cream. And then this image was on my Instagram. You probably, if you subscribe to me, you saw this. These are Brown-Eyed Susans, and I was in a business park, and there was just a whole bunch of them, and I had to stop and take a picture. And what I did was just print this out on my printer, and then just cut a slice of it, because I just wanted a small piece to go along the edge. And I like the way that turned out. Then everything else in here is just little bits and pieces. Like I've mentioned to you before that sometimes I put things in my journal that have nothing to do with anything about the week. And these feathers are a good example of that. I needed something to fill in this space, and so I had these feathers, and then I just wrote the word feathers. And I was practicing my writing there. So, you know, it worked out great. It filled up the space. It means something to me. And it's perfect. Here's the next week, and I've been spending a lot of time doing different kinds of art, like ATCs, a lot of collage, little 1x1 inchies on Scrabble tiles. So I just documented that in here by arting. And then I was going back to work, so I put that image in here. And then this image is really about moving into this journal. I did not think it was going to be difficult to move into this journal. But what's funny was I really struggled to get started with it. And I think part of the reason is this journal is so thick. It just really has a good feel in my hands. You can see how thick that is. And then moving into this one, which is very thin right now, and it just didn't feel right. It's kind of a hard thing to explain. But at any rate, I was documenting here about that. A little house that I love. I've been FaceTiming with a friend, so I documented that. And then Mozzie turned 5. And so I had to document that in here. And then my love of coffee. And this is just telling a little bit about the colors of the flowers that are around here at this time of year. And that's it for this week, or for this month. That's July. So let's take a look briefly at the 6/6 part. I did do a little bit in here. You remember from the last video that I had, we saw this one, and you actually saw the wine bottle, but I have since finished it. And, well, not quite finished it, but I've done some doodling and added some things. And so, again, just as a reminder, this is the wine bottle that's here, and I added some legs and the face, and then just various images. And I've spent some time doing some pen work, and I really like the way that's looking. I'm probably going to do a little bit more in this, but I'm happy with the way it's turning out. So I thought I'd show that to you. And then my plan is, on my Traveler's Notebook, I'm going to do another video of just the Traveler's Notebook and the collage work. So I'm going to end this video with just showing you this and doing a flip. And then I'll be back to show you the Traveler's Notebook and all of the collage work that I've been doing. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.